getting ready to say something before I
Who knows what that was? No,
it was
just
profound. I know it was.
Maybe. Yeah, it was going to be the best thing I said this whole session here. I just think we have to have hope. I think we have to have hope, and this is part of what I wanted to get at with this idea of technique, and part of what I think is so liberating with not relying on technique. So when we say, and this is kind of circling back to one of the things that you were mentioning earlier when you read that, okay, here's these, we identify the problem, we analyze it, we go through this, and I think rhetorically you ask, well, what's the alternative? And how does that give us hope? And so, well, one of the freeing things for us Christians is that when we say that we're not actually confined by technique, then we can say, okay, God, I don't, for example, with church, I don't know how I can get all the members, or even most of the members of my church, to understand and buy into this idea that we belong to you, and then practice it and embody it, and then work to encounter each other, and then work to rely on each other, and inviting each other into their homes, and to really make each other and help each other and equip each other to believe that they belong to God. Because it can't just be, it's got to be from the pulpit. It's got to be the way the church operates. It's got to be all of these things, but it's got to be throughout the week. It's got to be the way we talk to our young people. It's got to be, the example I gave with that stay-at-home mom. It's the way we do small talk. It's all of these things that we've got to have outposts of support for each other. I don't know how that happens. I don't have a 5-step plan, but the exciting thing is that doesn't stop me from hoping that God can accomplish that good work. And if I'm constrained to like a business strategy or to technique, then I've got to have that. That's my only hope. I've got to have that 5-step plan. Otherwise, I'm screwed. But because I believe in a God who can work miracles, I can say, all right, here are steps I can take. And I can hope all things, and I can believe that God can accomplish this good work. And my task is to be faithful to the things that God has put before me, and trust Him for the fruit. And to me, that gives me hope. Because I'm both I tend to be kind of a realist and an optimist, which might not make sense, but I don't like to be a pessimist, but I also look at the world and it seems like a big mess. So that's where I'm at.